Hey up internet and welcome back to On the Sofa Live. If you're new, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay in the loop. This is from The Independent. Lidl opens first ever pub, the Middle Ale, in milestone moment for supermarket chain. The move is a strategic maneuver to navigate Northern Ireland's strict alcohol licensing laws. Supermarket chain Lidl has unveiled its first pub, a strategic maneuver to navigate Northern Ireland's notoriously strict and complex alcohol licensing laws. Named the Middle Ale, the new bar and off-license is adjacent to an existing Lidl store in Dundonald near Belfast. A tight regulatory environment governs liquor licenses in the region. Permits are not easily obtained. They typically require purchase from businesses that are either closing or no longer intend to sell alcohol. What do you think about this?
So Northern Ireland has extremely strict laws.
Yeah.
So this company was like, because of their name and their brand, they're opening up a pub. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. It sounds a bit dystopian, though, to me.
What's happening, though, is that these companies know that they have say and no one can stop them. So
Yeah,
between licensing and just wording it properly, they can do anything they want.
yeah,
Like Taco Bell opened up a store in Vegas and it had alcohol, and it was strange to us because
right.
Taco Bell is just a crummy fast food place, you know?
Yeah,
I think it's I agree with you that it's dystopian, but we are in the era of where corporations rule the world.
yeah,
So they're going to do anything to try to relate to us. It goes back to what I was saying about cosplaying. They'll pretend to be us. They'll pretend, "Oh, I'm a blue collar guy just like you," and yada yada, you know.
yeah, yeah,
When they drove up in their Bentley.
yeah. Unable to prove a shortage of off licenses in Dundonald, Lidl pivoted its strategy. The retailer instead applied for a pub license, successfully arguing that there was an insufficient number of bars to serve the local community. And there's a photo of the pub there.
Starbucks has tried this, and so has I can't remember. They've tried this in America and it's failed. Where they try to, like, corporations try to open up bars or just serve alcohol in general.
Yeah, but in my opinion, that is not a pub. That is not a proper pub, is it?
Again, corporations are heartless. They're literally dictating from an office. These guys have probably never been in a pub, or if they have, they went with their parents when they were a kid.
Yeah, exactly. That is what my brother would call a Pinot, but pub in name only.
I've always wondered about that because here in America we have these really corporate pubs, but I've been to the UK. There's no heart in it. When you go in there, people are just sitting there sad. They're not boisterous, so it's not necessarily a pub. It's just a place to go and drink.
Yeah, I mean that does not look welcoming at all.
It reminds me that looks like a shop.
Yeah, it
looks
does.
like you're going to buy a pack of cigarettes or something.
Yeah, it looks horrible. It looks horrible. It just looks, like exactly what it is, a Lidl branded pub.
When I lived up north, they had a law where every store had to incorporate itself into the city.
Yeah.
They at least had to try to not look like a terrible corporation.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But see, here's the problem. This is what happens when you take away the personal touch. Like in my country, Walmart destroyed the old tire shops, the handyman shops, the places where we no longer have hardware stores like we used to.
Right.
So in that aspect, it's going to destroy the culture.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. After a protracted process, which involved seeing off a legal challenge in court, the chain succeeded in securing a license to sell alcohol in a pub with an attractive off-sale section. The 60-seat pub's middle ale is a nod to Lidl's famous middle aisle of
Huh.
counted supermarket items. It is accessed through a separate entrance to the retail store, and its opening has created 8 new jobs.
Did you say 8?
Yes. Robert Barr, 81, from East Belfast, said the pub is fine. It's another pub in the area, he said. I had a 0 Guinness. And it just looks, really corporate and really, bland and uninviting. It's not it doesn't look like your local pub, does it? Let's face it.
Where I'm from, there's a lot of Mexican restaurants and Chinese restaurants. If there is not a dusty picture up on the wall, I will not eat there. If there is not a faded picture that has been there for 40 years, like there's etiquette to going to places that you love.
Yeah, exactly. Asked about the atmosphere, he said, it's hard to say because it's opening day and there's a lot of staff and hierarchy there. It will be interesting to see what it's like on a normal day. I was always annoyed that they didn't have an off license here, and apparently it's down to objections from the other establishments, which I didn't think was very fair. So I'm glad now that they have an off license here. Newly appointed bar manager Samantha Hill officially cut the ribbon to mark the occasion on Thursday.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Utter and complete craziness. Would you go to that place?
No. No, not at all. I'm hoping this is just a one-off, because they wanted to get around the strict laws in Northern Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't surprise me if they started opening pubs all over the United Kingdom.
Certain states have places like that here. Like in Oregon, you can't buy, you can only buy booze in specific stores. In my state, you can buy alcohol anywhere, even at gas stations.
Yeah.
Like it's everywhere.
Yeah. But let us know what you think of the Lidl pub in the comments. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And please do me a favor and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and do leave a comment because that would really help me out with the algorithm. Okay, bye for now.